What do German beer, coffee pots, George Clooney, and the survival of the human race have in common? Well, let's see. All stories from the news in the past week. One story says from Reuters, German beer purity in question after environmental group finds weed killer traces. Now, of course, German beer is famed for its purity of brewing and preparation, but the Munich Environmental Institute has found traces of the widely used weed killer ingredient glyphosate in Germany's 14 most popular beers. Now, the German consumer health organizations, official consumer health organization says at this point they do not pose a risk to human health. They say an adult would have to drink about 264 gallons of beer a day to ingest enough quantities to be harmful for health. Could happen, but more to the point, not likely to happen. And yet it does raise questions. And of course, carcinogens can often trigger illness at low levels. Now, George Clooney has run a number of ads in Europe urging people, I don't know if they showed them here or not, urging people to ditch packets of coffee for the pods, Nespresso and that kind of thing, where you put the pod in the machine and then close it. Now, and then it makes the coffee from there. But authorities in Hamburg, Germany, have gone cold on coffee capsules, according to the Telegraph, UK Telegraph, banning them from council buildings on environmental grounds because they are, in fact, apparently wasteful. Despite what George Clooney says, they are apparently not good for the environment. Hamburg officials produced a 150-page guide to green procurement, which said that coffee pods caused, quote, unnecessary resource consumption and waste generation and often contained polluting aluminium. End quote. Sorry, George, but they're just not feeling your product right now. Now, in much more grave and serious environmental news, the New York Times reports that seas are rising at the fastest rate in the last 28 centuries. That is, of course, in the last 2,800 years. They have reconstructed the level of the sea over time and confirmed this fact, with the rate of increase also growing sharply over the past century, largely, they found, because of the warnings that scientists have said it's certainly caused by human emissions. So we are, in fact, heating up our environment. The seas are rising. They confirmed, this new study confirmed previous forecasts that if emissions continue at the same high rate over the next few decades, the ocean could rise by as much as 3 or 4 feet by the year 2100. As the New York Times puts it, the stable climate in which human civilization has flourished for thousands of years may be coming to an end. Now, folks, if that doesn't concern you, I don't know what does. Human environmental wastage is causing the sea levels to rise. There could be hundreds of millions of refugees. This stuff is serious. The time for severe action is now.